Did you know that there's actually a mountain right here in the flatlands of eastern North Carolina? We're going to check it out today, right here on Greatness Outdoors.
Oh, wake up heart and wake up mind, and see the world is yours to find. And with every passing day there's more calling you out to explore. Get up and go.
Alright, welcome to Greatness Outdoors. I am here today at Medoc Mountain State Park. Now, it's actually not a mountain, but it is called Medoc Mountain State Park. The elevation here is actually only 325 feet above sea level. So yeah, not really a mountain. But it is the remnant of a very, very old mountain range. The area around here, has eroded more, and so you have kind of this hard rock, quote-unquote, summit that is still here. Only 325 feet above, but it does rise up above the rest of the landscape a bit. So you have the remnants of a mountain, not an actual mountain, but still the remnants of a mountain, and thus it's called Medoc Mountain State Park. Now, even though it's not really truly a mountain, it really is truly beautiful. I'm here in the middle of fall. The leaves are looking great, so this is an awesome time for you to check out this hike with me today. I actually come here a lot. I grew up in this area. I was in the Boy Scouts, and we camped here a lot, and a lot of the troops, the boys, did Eagle Scout projects. So you got a lot of projects that were done here in the park by kids, and I'll probably point some of those out to you as I come along them on the trail today. But the thing I really love about Medoc Mountain is just the peace and the solitude. It's just not many people come here. It's kind of out here a little ways, and I come here a lot. It's the closest place for me to hike from my place, from my house. And I never see anyone here. Like, I probably won't see anybody today. I'll be shocked if I do. But I could come here, hike a good bit, and just get some peace and solitude away from people. So me and my dog Dixie are going to be going on a hike with you here today. She's dancing around my feet right now. But we're going to have a great time here today. And we're actually going to do what I think is the best trail in the park, the Summit Loop, where you go around the summit of this mountain. And it's the highest spot in the park, and you just see some really pretty stuff. Now, my favorite trail here is a mix of the Summit Loop and the Dam Loop. You do two trails. You come off the Summit Loop to join onto the Dam Loop and do both of them. So the Summit Loop is 4.1 miles. It's rated as moderate, and you get 291 feet of elevation gain. The Dam Site Loop is 2.1 miles. It's rated as easy, and you get 252 feet of elevation gain. Now, when you do both of these trails together, you don't combine the mileage here. You actually cut off part of the Summit Loop when you do the Dam Site Loop. You come off of it to go to the Dam Site Loop. So combined, you can see here from my hike on all trails that it comes out to only 4.5 miles. So all in all, a really good hike, not bad to do in a day. So it's a really pretty trail. I'm here at my favorite spot on the trail. It's where kind of the Dam Site Loop and the Summit Loop join, which I think is the prettiest spot here in the park. This is not where you start, but I wanted to say hello and greet you here at this part, and we're definitely going to talk about this spot some more when we get here. But through the magic of editing, let's head back now to the start of the trail and let's start this hike. Alright guys, so through the magic of editing, I am back here at the start of the trailhead today where you begin. And really cool thing to tell you about this start point. So the trailhead, best access point for this trail, is not at the visitor center. It's actually at this fire tower right over here. And I'll put some waypoints in the description to help you find this. But if you park here by the fire tower, you can actually save probably about 20 minutes of driving to the visitor center and hiking down some other trails to even get to this trail. This brings you directly into the trailhead. So definitely come look for the fire tower if you're wanting to start this trail today. But enough talk, I'm ready to do some walking. Beautiful fall day, let's get going. as you see right after you come to the left here, there is a small cemetery just here to greet us. Now, this appears to be a family cemetery. Everyone in here is the last name of Vinson. Now, the oldest grave in here was actually in 1866, and the most recent grave in here was actually in 1915. So yeah, a pretty neat thing to see right here in the park. So now let's check this out. We'll keep on going down the trail. Alright, so here is a welcome sight as we come up this hill here. We have a nice bench that we can take a break on. Me being a somewhat lazy person that I am, I always welcome a place to sit and oftentimes have a snack. I'm not hungry yet, which is a surprise because usually I am. But anyway, we're going to just go take a little chill here on this bench. And we're also going to get our first glimpse at Fishing Creek here. So we get to walk next to the creek for a good bit here now. So I'm going to go take me a little break, but not too long. We'll get moving soon. Alright, so we have come up on an example of what I think is probably a Boy Scout project here in the park. Could be something that the Park Service did, but who knows. But this looks like something that I think a scout might have done. Anyway, there's all these boards up all across the park with examples of wildlife or vegetation that you see in the area and just give little descriptions. This particular one here is of mountain laurel. Gives us a little description here. And here is yet another sign talking about lichens this time, and there are plenty of them around, as you can see up here next to this beautiful rock outcropping. All right, what we got here, Dixie? We are coming back to the spot where I greeted you here. As you can see, you can cross this bridge and join another trail over here, the Fishing Creek Loop. That's not what we want to do, so let's go back across the bridge for that view again. Well, here's our decision point. We go right, we hop back up on the Summit Loop Trail. But if we go left, we hit up the Dam Site Loop Trail, which you can also, hey, that's to the right as well. But for what we're doing today, we want to go to the left to pick up the Dam Site Loop, do the whole Dam Site Loop, and then join back on the Summit Loop. So let's keep going and come off the Summit Loop, go into the Dam Site Loop. And now we're actually going to come on where we did my intro with you earlier. My favorite spot in the park, and I want to talk to you a little bit more about this spot. So this is a really great spot here. As you can see, we've got this nice bench here. This is a spot where I like to sit and relax and just stare out at this beautiful view. I spent many hours sitting right here thinking, contemplating. I've done a lot of my planning for greatness outdoors right here. And I also eat a few snacks and eat them along with the dog. She enjoys them as well. I think it is probably about some of the nicest views you get in the whole park, so you can see why I like it here. but you know, we sat here, we've had a snack, and it's time to keep moving. So we're gonna keep on going, hit up the dam site loop, and finish this trail up. Another board here. What you think, Dixie? Animal tracks. Oh, maybe this one's set up for you. I think you're gonna leave some tracks here, so maybe we can put your paw print on the sign so they'll have something to talk about with their animal track sign. Okay, coming up on another decision point. This is kind of a hub where a lot of trails in the park meet. You can see we've got back where we came from, dam site loop that way. We could continue on the dam site loop this way. Also pointing us towards the dam site loop, which is going to connect with the Saponi bike trail over there as well. I want to point something out here. You can see the park office is 3/4 of a mile away. So earlier where I showed you where to park over at the fire tower, if you didn't park there, you'd be parking at the park office, which this sign tells you is 3/4 of a mile away. So by parking at the fire tower, you cut off 3/4 of a mile of hiking just to get here, to get onto the summit loop, because this is how you would be getting to it, is here. This is going to connect you down to the summit loop where we came from. You cut off 3/4 of a mile of hiking, as well as about, I'd say about 10 minutes or so of more additional driving to even get to the park office. So yeah, this is kind of proof of, yeah, where I was telling you is a great place to park to really hit this trail, save you some time in extra hiking and driving. So now that we've saved so much time, let's keep on hiking. And this is called the dam site loop for good reason. As you can see behind me here, there is the remnants of a dam. And I think this is the second dam that was built. I'll show you the first one when we get to it, but this one looks much newer than the other one. You can hear Dixie's down here enjoying some water. Sorry folks, I have no control of the sound effects you hear while I'm talking. But anyway, this is a really pretty sight, really cool spot to see as you're walking down the trail. And so here we have come up on dam site number 2 on this trail. You can see it here behind me. Obviously much older than the first dam we saw. As you can see, this one is made of stones piled together. The first one that I showed you was concrete, so that one's much newer. I have no idea how old this one is, but obviously much older and much prettier in my opinion. It's cool to see stuff like this in the woods. Anyway, we got another bridge coming up here we can go across. Now, what is this? Oh, well, that's nice. We got a marker. Kind of startled me coming up on that at first. Is that somebody standing in the bridge? Yeah, you don't know what it is either, do you? Yeah, we got a hole in the bridge, and that's there to stop us from falling through, and also scare the crap out of us as we walk across and see somebody standing there. So we're coming up on another part of the trail here that I really like. It's kind of just a shaded area where the trees grow low and really close to each other and kind of really hug down on you, but it's just really cool to walk through. I like it, so we're gonna head on through there. Let's check it out. Starting to head back towards the summit loop now, and you can see getting a little bit higher up, not a whole lot higher, but see it's climbing up the hill there. So I'm walking along and I just noticed something up the hill here that I've never seen here before. I've been here many times, never seen this. No, it's not Bigfoot. But I'm gonna walk up here and check this out and see what it is. Let's go see it. So this is just randomly up here. There's some broken concrete. I have no idea what this is. Some kind of marker. Nothing written on it except vandalism. Be very interesting to figure out what this is. Anyway, if you know what this is, be sure and say something in the comments. I'm pretty interested to know. Never seen this out here before the many times I've been here. The leaves are starting to clear out so you can see up the hill a little better now, but pretty neat. If I figure out what it is, I'll post it in the description, but as of now, I'm baffled. If you know, let me know. Okay, coming up on another major decision point here. This down here would be if we did not hop on the dam site loop back at the big bridge, and we would have come straight up here, cut out all that we just did, and just end up right back here. But we're now hopping back on the Summit Loop trail. So we're gonna stay on Summit Loop and head on back. We're almost done here. So here we are, this is it. Some more boards, just identifying some things for you to see around Medoc. But this is it. We are officially at the summit. Wasn't too bad. Enjoyed it. I come here a lot, so I knew what I was expecting, but you know, come out here and check it out. I love this park. Yeah, Medoc really is one of my favorite places to hike locally. It's near my house, and I never see people when I'm out there. Love going there. Check it out sometime if you're ever in the area. You might even see me there. I'm there a lot. Anyway, from here, it was just a short hike down from the summit to my car over places you've kind of already seen. So we're going to go ahead and say goodbye now. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed the hike. Be sure and stay tuned. I got a big adventure coming up. I just went to Colorado and visited Rocky Mountain National Park for a week of hiking and camping. It's a pretty awesome time, and it had some pretty epic adventures out there. Be sure and subscribe so you don't miss it, because we're going to be covering Rocky Mountain National Park in Colorado for the next couple of months, with new videos coming out every Thursday. Thanks so much for watching, folks. We'll see you next time right here on Greatness Outdoors.
Oh, wake up heart and wake up mind. See the world is yours to find.